People do not understand the burden that people of color have. It's a huge burden. It's like it engulfs everything in your life. And even as people of color, we don't even want to admit it. We don't even want to admit the burden that we have in every aspect of our life. And the burden is not as heavy today as it was yesterday, but the burden is there. And it's up to us. We have to face that burden and carry on. There's not a room I've gone into, where it's limited how many people of color. Usually I'm the only one. And I have that weight of responsibility of knowing and dancing in that situation with people who are uncomfortable or insensitive or just biased or mean, whatever the situation is. I'm dancing through those situations, keeping control of my emotions, but also trying to get the agenda done. There's not a job I haven't done or started where I have that burden of being a new employee on the job, understanding that I'm just not a new employee on the job. I'm a new person of color employee, a black person on this job, knowing that I'm going to be limiting resources, knowing that I'm going to be dealing with people with biases or not, knowing that I'm going to be limited opportunity, or knowing that people are going to treat me different, have different expectations of me, unrealistic expectations. They're going to critique me different. It's going to be a different challenge as a new employee, as a black person, as it would be as a white person. Just knowing that. I'm not saying it's good and bad. I'm just saying this is the burden that we have as people of color as we're maneuvering through our life. Knowing that when you're pulled over by police, I talk about the police all the time, but when you're pulled over by police, there's that burden there of what my interaction is going to be with police versus someone who's different than me, that looks different. There's a different interaction. Knowing that how I raise my family and the commitment I have and what I need to teach my kids so they can get through this environment, that's a different burden. It's not enough just to raise your kids. You have to teach them through your experiences, what you've been through, what you've learned, what you've read about, so that they can too dance through their life and get through what they need to do. Because that burden of it is heavy, and if you don't have understanding of it, or you don't appreciate the responsibility that you have in this, then it's going to be a lot of heartbreak, a lot of struggle. You're going to want to give up. You will give up. You'll just quit on life. You'll quit on life because of that one burden, heavy burden of racism and biases. It's real. It's real. That's all I got on that.